if you're watching this video, it's probably because something in your life needs to change. Maybe it's your job, maybe it's your income, maybe it's your energy, your direction, or your purpose. I don't know what it is for you, but I do know this. You wouldn't be here unless you were ready for more. And this video might be the first step in changing your life forever, or maybe it won't be. Maybe you watch this, you realize this path that I'm talking about isn't for you, and that's totally okay. But if you are someone who genuinely wants to change their life, I highly recommend you sit through this entire video. Because if you can't even commit to sitting through a 10-minute video that might literally change your life, then respectfully, I don't know what to tell you. It's going to be very, very difficult for you to change your life with that mentality. And I do say that with love. Now, before we go any further, I'm not a guru. I'm not here to sell you sales training. I don't teach sales. That's not what I do. I'm not like a lot of these other guys that you probably see on YouTube. And as you can probably tell, I don't have some fancy setup or Miami penthouse behind me. There's no neon signs. There's no $5,000 camera setup. I'm literally just filming this from my laptop webcam. There's no Ferrari parked behind me. I keep it real, right? I'm down to earth. And I'm not here to impress you with some visual aesthetics. I'm here to genuinely help you. And just to give you a taste of how deep this goes, last month alone, I sent out 135 job opportunities to all of the sales reps and communities that I work with. So yeah, I don't just talk about this. I live it. I live and breathe helping people land high ticket sales jobs. So firstly, who even am I? And why do I have any authority whatsoever to be talking about this stuff, right? My name's Jackson Bardsley. I'm Australian. I'm 22 years old. And over the last 4 months, I've built a multi-six-figure business simply doing one thing, helping sales reps land high-ticket sales jobs. Now, I know this space inside and out. I've helped people from all walks of life start or grow their careers in high-ticket sales, right? But, how did I get here? I got started in this space actually doing every part of high ticket sales. So DM setting, phone setting, and closing. And on top of that, I was doing every other part of the high ticket business process, right? Onboarding clients, client success, marketing, fulfillment, literally you name it, I was in it and I lived it. And to be honest with you, the part of this industry that I had a real passion for wasn't sales, it was fulfillment, right? It was helping people get actual results. That's what led me into working as a client success manager for a high ticket sales training and placement company because I knew high ticket sales, but I enjoyed fulfillment. So it kind of was just like a perfect fit. And in that job, I helped people break into the industry and land their first job in high ticket sales. And over my time with that company, I helped over 400 people land roles. But when I was actually selling, I kind of realized that part of the high ticket process, right, the sales side that I did originally wasn't really for me. And just like I said earlier, and maybe it's not for you either, but it could be. And that's why I'm making this video, because even though I didn't stay in sales long term, this industry has changed my life entirely. And now I'm making it my mission to help other people change theirs. Over the last 2.5 years, I've had thousands of people break into high ticket sales, people with no experience, no degrees, no sales background, who now make more in a month than they used to make an entire year. So that's the power and the potential of this awesome high ticket sales industry, right? Now, what even is high ticket sales, right? Maybe you've heard of it before, maybe you haven't. Either way, you've probably seen ads or videos on YouTube and TikTok with some guru selling a course, selling a mentorship or a business in a box or coaching online, right? And that's what we call B2C high ticket sales. So your job in B2C high ticket sales would be selling to everyday people like you and me who see a piece of content, right? We watch Ashton Hall put his face in the bowl of ice and we're like, this guy's cool. We click the link in his description, we fill out the form and we book a call, right? That's, as a high ticket sales rep, your job is to be on the other side of that call, right? You work for Ashton Hall, right? The bowl of ice and running in slow motion guy, and you take calls for him and speak to people who are interested in investing in mentorship with him to find out how it could be so cool and how to dunk your face in a bowl of ice, right? All jokes aside, super, super amazing business, guys crushing it. And I know the sales manager that works for him. So great guy. But anyway, your job is to ask questions, figure out if the offer that business owner, that guru is selling is actually the right fit for the person on the call with you, right? And if it is, it's your job to help them make the powerful decision to change their life with whatever product or service you're representing, right? That's high ticket sales. That's what you do. The other side of this is B2B, right? Business to business. And that's the exact same process. But instead of selling to consumers like you and me, right? B2C, business to consumer, you're selling to the business owners themselves, right? So you're helping them grow, you're helping them scale, you're helping them solve a real problem in their company. It could be like lead generation and marketing and ads. It could be like systems and AI infrastructures and things like that. It could be some kind of just mentorship or coaching for business owners. But your job, again, is to guide them through the decision-making process and show them how you and the business you're representing can solve their problem. That's what high ticket sales is. So if you've got decent communication skills, you've got emotional intelligence, you're willing to improve and be coachable, and you actually enjoy talking to people, then you can change your life with high ticket sales in 3 to 6 months. I've seen it happen over and over and over again. But let me be clear, this isn't for everyone. If you're lazy, if you're entitled, if you think money is just going to fall into your lap, this is not for you at all. This is for people who are ready to work, ready to like go out there, face some rejection, and be ready to grow. And look, I can't help people who don't want to help themselves. I don't believe that anybody can, right? I'm not a miracle worker, that's for sure. But what I can do is give people like you who do want to help themselves, because I'm assuming if you've got this far, you do want to help yourself, access to the biggest network of opportunity in the high ticket sales space that I know of. I don't know of anyone else with more vetted, more consistent, more qualified sales job opportunities than I have. And I'm not trying to brag. That's just the honest truth. I've never seen anyone, outpace me in terms of volume of opportunities. So if that's something that interests you, and you match that kind of personality type I spoke about, then keep watching this video. To get started in high ticket sales, there's a lot of misconceptions. I don't personally believe you need to be some sales god. You don't need to buy an overpriced certification or a course from someone. You don't even need to spend months and months learning, right? You just need access. You need someone to help you find the right opportunities, avoid the wrong opportunities, right? You need someone who's going to help you find the right leaders of companies, the right business owners, the right offers, and the right systems that are in place. And that's what I do, right? I don't teach you how to sell. I don't teach you how to find opportunities. I just give you access to them. I help you access the companies where people are already closing and getting paid, right? I'm not going to send you to some like startup where they're giving you a 5% commission, cold calling people that aren't interested in buying anything. I help people get access to real opportunities. And truthfully, I believe that 90% of learning how to succeed in this space actually sell and close deals or set deals happens on the job, right? A great company will have training, will have systems that bring you up to speed and turn you into a savage sales rep so quickly, right? You don't need some generic sales training from someone online. You just need the right team and the right offer that fits your strengths. And that business will bring out the best in you. Being on that team already will bring out the best in you. And I believe that training and coaching helps a lot, but I just don't think it's the necessity for everyone, right? If you have all of those soft skills already, you can crush it in this space. So if you're ready, and I mean like really ready, like you resonate with everything I've spoken about, there's a link in the description of this video to a 2.5 hour long video from me where I give away everything I know entirely for free on how you can go about landing your first or your next high ticket sales role. Applications, interviewing, Loom videos, following up, literally everything about landing a role in this space. But if it's your first time hearing about high ticket sales, I highly recommend do a little bit of research and learn more about what high ticket sales is and how to be a high ticket sales rep first. So to help with that, I've linked a bunch of free resources below from other people, awesome creators here on YouTube who teach high ticket sales. Like most of these guys are giving away almost all of their source for free on YouTube already. The paid programs that all of those guys sell, they're great, but they're mostly about implementation, right? They're not about the information. The information's there for free. Everyone can access it. So if you're the kind of person who can take action and implement information you hear in a YouTube video, you really don't need to pay anyone for any kind of mentorship at all. That's my honest perspective. So if you do though feel like you need structure and training and guidance, because I've been in this space for a long time, I can point you in the right direction. I know this space better than a lot of people. I've worked with a ton of coaches, a ton of communities, a ton of businesses, and I've seen what works, whose programs work, whose programs don't. And again, you can take all of the free info down below and you fill out the link in the description and work directly with me, or you can just take all of that free information, go and crush it yourself. Like, it's entirely up to you. I'm just there to help you. If you fill out that link, what I'll do is help you get access to, like I said at the start of this video, over 100 job opportunities every single month. And I'll give you the direction and guidance that you need to best apply to these opportunities, interview with these companies, and ultimately land roles with these businesses that already have sales reps making $10,000, $20,000, even sometimes $30,000 a month as closers and setters on their teams. And I'll just give you the direction and guidance that you need there. So this might be the moment your life starts to change, but only if you do something with it.